Hi, I'm Chef Evelyn. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome. Today, I want to talk about curing some meats. So we have flank steak today, and I want to show you how easy it is to cure meats and talk a little bit about the curing meat process. So back in the day, because there was no refrigeration and to preserve meats, they will do the curing process. And curing, you can obtain it by salting, smoking, and maybe some airing out the meat. But we are going to use a special ingredient, which is good old salt. Salt has been an ingredient for many years. So just good old salt, and a few days we are going to have some nice curing meat doing this osmosis process that we're going to convert something fresh to something extraordinary. We are doing this not only for preservation in this case, because we are going to do it for enhancing flavors. So I'm going to open the package, and what we want to avoid is getting rid of the moisture, and that's what the salt is going to do. It's going to extract the excess of the moisture. So I'm going to get rid of this liquid here. I'm going to use the meat. A lot of paper towels to absorb the moisture. Okay, so we are pat drying the meat. We are getting rid of as much moisture as possible. And I have a cutting board, and underneath the cutting board, I have a paper towel just to avoid from sliding around when we use the knife. We want a sharp knife to do this, because we're going to remove some of the fat, because we do need the fat for this. Looks like we got a lot of the moisture out, and the salt is going to take care of the rest. So we're just going to kind of trim it out a little bit to get rid of all this fattiness here that are not necessary. We're doing that like so. You do, like I said, you want to keep some of it. Got my trash can handy. You don't want to make several trips back and forth. Have a bowl or those grocery bags. They come in handy. You can collect all the scraps from there, put it in there, wrap it up, and easy cleanup. And after we do trim it, we are going to pat dry it one more time before we add all the salt. And it may seem like a lot. The kind of salt you will need for this is some form of coarse sea salt or good old kosher salt. If you do the table salt, you can use it, but it will be lots of it, and it will be extremely salty. But not to worry, that's what we're trying to do. We are going to rinse it, and like I said, today is day one of the process, and I will be recording this for the following few days. You want to do the curing for 2 to 3 days, particularly for this kind of meat. The thickness of this meat is not too thick, so by day 2 or 3, by day 2 we will know more or less if we need a third day for this. And if we do, again, I will be recording the process, and you'll be on board to see this whole thing come through. Looks pretty good, because we do want to keep some of this fattiness. Okay, so one more area here, nicely. Got it. So again, like I said, pat it one more time. those myoglobin is coming out, or natural juice from the meat. And I put a lot of salt here because I'm going to be going back and forth. We do not want to contaminate your salt that you have in your containers. So definitely pour out the salt on a separate container that you have, that you don't mind going back and forth. You probably won't have any left over. See, we got a lot of the moisture after we have dried it before, like so. I'm gonna get rid of the cutting board. And I have a wet paper towel with vinegar and water already waiting for me, so I can wipe my hands down just a little bit. Okay, like I said, it may seem like a lot, but you do need it. And you want to line up a sheet pan with a cooling rack, cookie, or that use it just for your savory stuff, and you will catch all the drippings or any of the juices. And like I said, when we monitor this, you will see how much moisture this thing will release underneath the tray. That's what it's going to be doing. You seem like a lot, but don't panic. And by the end of this whole process, we are going to rinse this meat so we can remove the excess of the saltiness, and you can use this kind of meat for special dishes. I am going for something from Nicaragua called carne en bao. And in the old days, the way they used to do this is cure the meat. My grandmother used to hang it on the, you know, those lines to hang your clothes, like your clothing when you wash your clothes. Used to dry. There were no dryers at the time, so you will have a special area just to have your meats. There you go. Nicely covered. So she will hang it there, and somebody has to take turns so they can keep watching the meat, so the birds or the dogs, or you know, it goes on the farm, so you want the animals to have a special lunch with your nicely curing meat. It was nicely cured out in the sun with the natural air, and somebody will be watching the meat. So anyway, back to this. We're doing it in a more modern way, in a controlled environment. So we're gonna cover it. This thing is gonna be there overnight. So day one. Just a bit. I'm gonna add an extra layer just to cover the sides. It's gonna live in the refrigerator for the next 24 hours at least. There we go. Nicely covered. And there you have it. Definitely, this is how you get started with curing some meats. And hopefully I inspire you to do it at home. And I'll see you again for day 2. Take care.